Hello everyone, this is horror author James Hershey Jr. and welcome back to SnowRunner. On today's episode, we are going to be taking this freight truck here, the Paystar, out for a little drive. We're going to do a delivery job, like I said we were going to do in the last episode. So first thing we need to do is go here and go to our jobs. And let's select this one here, working for Old Sweat. The local quarry is still having trouble. The main road that connects them to the town is completely shot, and we can't get vehicles in there. Get them what they need, and we'll be sure to reward you. So I have to deliver a concrete slab, which it looks like is at the dam. That doesn't make any sense. And service spare parts too, which is at the warehouse. So I am currently here at the garage. So that doesn't look too bad. All I have to do is drive down here. Let's see, we'll go this way. That's going to be fun right there. Look at all that water. So we'll see how the Paystar does in some deeper mud and water. Because last episode I was up in the mountain trails and it wasn't all that bad. But I have a feeling that this bigger truck is going to be a lot worse. Alright, I need to accept this. And then I need to deliver that all the way across the map to the dam once I get it. Okay, so let's go pick up the first bit of this. Let me make sure I know what I'm grabbing again. Oh, it's right up there. Service spare parts 2. Okay. So one thing you will notice fairly quickly is this does not move as quickly as the pickup did or as the Scout did, the vehicle that we found in the last episode. And we will see how it does in the mud. It's a much heavier vehicle and a much larger vehicle, so we might end up having a little bit of trouble with it, but we'll see. It all depends on how bad this route is. If it's a lot like what we dealt with up in the mountains, then it shouldn't be too terrible. But this truck does have all-wheel drive, and I can actually put diff lock on this and go down into the low. And of course, I always have the winch, which I used in the last episode. Every vehicle has that. So, if I do get into trouble, it shouldn't be too bad. Here's a nice bit of mud. Alright, how do we want to approach this? I have to keep in mind winch points when I do this, because if I just go straight down the middle there, I might not have any place to winch to. If I go outside, there's some brush and some logs and stuff. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to stick close to the poles and maybe cut to the right of the second pole. Might be a good idea. First, let me switch to morning to make sure that I have plenty of light. See what I'm doing, and then we'll see what we can get done here. I think that's a little bit too heavy there, so I'm going to try to sneak by on the outside. Yeah, I'm having trouble even here, so we'll go through the deep mud here and see what would have happened if we would have tried it there. Camera's kind of wonky sometimes in this game. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. So we're going to put it into all-wheel drive and see if that makes a difference to get us out. It should. We might just leave it in all-wheel drive because we have to go up to the warehouse and pick up the service parts, and then we're going to be passing right by the garage again anyway. But I guess we can't really refuel there, because if we do, I have to go into the garage to refuel, and it will take the stuff off the back of my truck, probably. Where am I going? That cannot be the right way. Now you're getting a little illustration of what I talked about last episode, of how it's important to place the route markers in the correct spots, because if you do not, you will end up going the wrong way, like I just almost did because I didn't pay close enough attention when I placed it. But I can see the other one I placed up there a little further, so we're heading the right way now. I wonder if when I get the load on the back of this puppy, if it's going to cause it to have better traction because it'll be a little heavier, weigh the wheels down a little bit. Whoa, come on, baby, now. Don't be going off the side of the mountain. What's wrong with you? So far, so good. We had a little bit of trouble in that mud. Once we put it in all-wheel drive, we were good to go. The Paystar is, I guess it's considered more of an off-road truck. This is not the first truck I started with. I sold that truck in order to be able to buy this truck because I wanted to have an off-road truck. I thought that would be a little bit better. And this one does perform much better than that one was. I gotta go through this. Okay. Let's do her. That is a hell of a lot of water in front of me. If I can get far enough up here, I can winch that telephone pole, maybe. If I need to. Might not need to, though. She's pulling pretty good. Kind of bouncing around a little bit. The camera zoom in and out is on the left stick of the controller, and that is also what you use to steer. So a lot of times I'll be pushing forward and backwards trying to steer, and I will zoom in and out a little bit. So I apologize if that's annoying. Well, we made it through that mess. That was pretty sweet. And the factory should be, or the warehouse, I believe it's the warehouse I'm heading to, should be up here around all this. So far, so good. Look at the rocks over there. Isn't that gorgeous? The trees, the mountains. You gotta love that. Some of these missions call for you to be carrying some gigantic things. There's one that you have to deliver to the oil drilling company. And it's this giant drilling platform thing, and it overhangs the truck. It is insanity. I haven't done that mission yet, but I watched somebody else do it, and it looked crazy. I don't know how in the hell we're going to fit through some of the little paths we have to take to get it without crashing. So that'll be a fun one to try to pull off. So the warehouse is right here. So we got through all the mud and we got through all the muck, and we are going to pick up the supplies. And then we have to go all the way across the map up to the dam. The storyline of this game, I forgot to tell you in the first episode. I guess it's pretty important. I don't know if this is the storyline for all of the places. But for here in Michigan, the storyline is that a hurricane, I believe it was, has come through. Okay, so we want spare parts. We want 2 of these. So we're going to load up 2 of these onto the truck. But a hurricane has come through and destroyed the area. It's taken out bridges, and all kinds of businesses have been ruined, and farms and stuff are hurting and out of commission and need supplies. So basically what you're doing is you're coming in here with a truck and you are trying to resupply everybody and fix the bridges and just help the community get back to normal. Now I think I can take, this is the way we went. This is that mucky area, but it looks like there's a trail that leads right across the mountain there. I don't know how wide that is. It might be a very, very dumb idea to do this, but I think I'm going to do that, save a little bit of distance on the travel, and I don't know how that's going to react in the muck. So it might be a wise move to try to avoid that if I can. Unless we end up in a really bad situation in that mountain pass. If that's really, really narrow and I've got a big truck, then we might be in a lot of trouble again. But we shall see. There's definitely not going to be any turning around. Once I start on that path, do I just go straight through the town? Oh, yeah, that's a straight shot. Once I start going down that path, that's it. I'm committed. I have to go down that path. So one way or the other, I've got to get over top that mountain and down the other side. If I get stuck, I'm going to have to try to get my way out and winch my way out if necessary. All right. That's a long process, but we got her done. I don't know if this connects all the way around, so I'm just going to turn it around. So there's definitely a risk to trying to take that mountain pass instead of taking the long way around through the muck. And we made it through the muck when the trailer was empty, so we'll probably make it through the muck when the trailer is full. I'm going to turn all-wheel drive off until I need it, just to try to save a little bit of fuel, because I'm not sure if there's a gas station on the way through. I know that I can stop back by the garage and get fuel, but I know I have to go into the garage to refuel it, I believe. And to do that, it's going to take the cargo off the back, and I'm going to have to come back out here, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose. But I do have an idea that's kind of sneaky that might work. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll try it when I get back near the garage. If it doesn't work, worst thing is it doesn't work, and I look foolish. But if it does work, then I'll be a genius. I'll have outsmarted the game a little bit. Come on, baby. Well, so far it doesn't look too narrow, so I think we'll be okay. We'll see if it pinches up here, or if it stays nice and wide and beautiful for me. And be careful not get hung up on those rocks. Another thing is I haven't had to drive an all-wheel drive except for in the middle of that real mucky part. I have been because I decided to leave it on. But that probably wasn't a good idea because I've already burned a good amount of fuel. So I might have kind of messed up and got myself in a bad situation. But if my sneaky little plan works, I think I'll be okay. What my plan is I'm going to pull into my garage area. And I can't go into the garage itself and refuel, but all of my vehicles that are there, my Scout and my pickup truck, I believe have fuel tanks that are full. Completely full tanks, because I just filled them up at the end of the last episode. Well, look at that. I am still in this exact same area, so it did me absolutely no good to do that. I could have just taken the safe way around, because I still have to go through all this muck. That's okay. That's kind of what the game's all about, is going through the muck, isn't it? Okay, let's switch to all-wheel drive. I might have been able to keep inching forward, but I probably would have burned more fuel by inching forward than I would have just by putting it into all-wheel drive in the first place. Well, maybe I wouldn't have been able to inch forward because I'm inching forward with this in all-wheel drive. Could you imagine doing this in real life? Wouldn't this be amazing? I know a lot of people might look at this and say, oh man, this would suck. This would be the worst way to make a living, but I would just be happy. I mean, this is a lot of fun. I used to sell, back before I started writing books and doing radio and all that kind of stuff, I had a lot of regular jobs. I was a forklift driver. I've done all kinds of things. I was a chef at one time. And I used to sell construction equipment. So I would sell like big dozers and excavators and cranes and forklifts and even like tampers and steamrollers and stuff like that. And I got to go down to North Carolina to the Ingersoll Rand plant. Here's my garage. I got to go down to North Carolina to the Ingersoll Rand plant and take a class down there that my work paid for, to where I got to learn about all the machinery. So what would happen is I stayed in a hotel room for like a week, and I would get up early in the morning, which is not my favorite thing, and go to class. And we would spend most of the day in class up till like a little bit after lunch, and then we'd have a catered lunch brought in, and then they had this amazing pit that you could go down and play in, and it had all the equipment they sold right there that you could mess with excavators and dozers. It was like a little kid playing with the Tonka trucks, but like in real life, like the real thing. All right, let's see real quick, and I'll finish my story in a second, but let me see if this works. Refuel. Okay, can I refuel from the Scout? I can take a gallon. Well, I want to take more than a gallon. Is my fuel tank? My fuel tank is not full. Seriously, I can only take a gallon? I don't get it. Oh, I got it backwards. The target's going to be the pay star. Got it. I did that backwards. Sorry, guys. Okay, so look, that is brilliant. I'm out of gas now in the Scout. But I've got 204 liters out of 240 in this, so I'm going to steal from my pickup too. So I can siphon gas. Dude, that is sweet. Let's see. Source is going to be the Chevrolet. And I'm going to fuel up the Paystar, right? Look at that. Full tank. That is amazing. I love that. So if I ever end up in a situation where I don't get gas and I'm stuck, I can literally just run out, fill up my pickup truck here at the garage or my Scout, and run out and fill up the truck using that. That is brilliant. Now I can go straight here, but I need to go this way because that's where my marker is. And if I don't run up near the marker, it won't disappear and I won't be able to get to the other one. It'll keep telling me this one. And with my sense of direction, that's probably not a good thing. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on the road, heading all the way across the map towards the dam to deliver this stuff. And then we got to figure out where the hell I get the concrete slab from, because I thought I could get it from the same place, but I can't. So this is going to be interesting. The menu said that it is at the dam, so if they already have the slab at the dam, that's great, but this thing is squirrely. Okay, let's just stop driving for a second so I can stop going back and forth. Okay. If they already have it at the dam, that's great. But will I need a crane to pick it up? If so, I do not have a crane. I have to come all the way back here to buy one. But that siphoning idea, that was a good idea. And that gave me another idea, which I'm excited to try. Remember last episode I said you could buy a big fuel tank and put it on the back of one of these trucks. And then drive out with it and refill your vehicle if it gets out of gas. I said that would be expensive because it costs like $7,000, I think, or something like that to buy the tanker to put on the truck. And it would be a pain in the ass because you'd have to travel all the way around to fill it up. But I got a good idea that we might do in tomorrow's episode, or the next episode I do of this. I might buy one of those fuel tankers. I should have enough money. If I do, I might buy one to put on the truck. And then somehow take the truck and either the Scout or the pickup truck with me to the next map. Because remember, this is only one part of the 4 parts of the Michigan map. So there's 3 other parts I haven't explored yet. And I've got watchtowers and upgrades and vehicles and all that stuff on these other maps to collect. So if there's a way that I can bring the other vehicle with me, maybe I'll winch to it. That's a good idea. Hello, tree. That's a good idea. Maybe I will take and, like, see that pole? That's not a good example. See this tree? See, I just winched to this tree. Now I can pull myself to the tree. See that? I don't want to do too much because I'll tip my truck. If I do that, let me keep driving while I'm talking. If I do that to either the pickup truck or to the Scout, because I can shoot the winch from the sides of my truck, the back of my truck, or the front of my truck. So let's say I do it from the back of my truck. I pull the pickup truck behind this one. I put the fuel tanker on this truck. I pull the pickup truck behind it. I get in this truck, and I deploy the winch to the pickup truck. So now the pickup truck is attached to this truck. That'll essentially be like hooking a chain to it and towing it, right? That should work. And if I do that, I can kind of bring it with me, and I'll have a fuel tanker. So when I go on these other maps, I'm not going to know where the gas station is right away. So that way I have a mobile gas station that I can literally bring with me, so I can just fill up whenever I need to right there on that map, because I have a whole tank full of gas. And the pickup truck will be full of gas because I towed it instead of driving it. So I should be able to unlock all the watchtowers and see where the actual gas station is. And it should make it a lot easier to do the other maps without having to go back and forth, back and forth. I think that's a brilliant idea. Now, it could, for 100 million different reasons, not work. I could be completely full of crap and it could just not work at all. Maybe you can't winch to another vehicle. I think you can, because you can pull vehicles out of the mud. So if you can winch to them and pull them out of the mud, why couldn't you winch to them and tow them behind you? That's logical, right? That makes sense. Come on, baby. Man, nothing stops this Paystar. It is a wonderful... If you guys are playing this game and you're just Oh, a gas station. Hold on a second, I'm going to fill up. If you've just started playing this game and you're trying to figure out what would be a good truck to have to haul freight, this Paystar is a wonderful truck. Now, it is the bottom tier in the off-road trucks. It's the only one I can afford. It was like $89,000, and literally it took every penny I had to get this thing. I had to sell my other vehicles, all but my pickup truck. I had to do all the jobs to open up the map just to get up the money to spend everything I had to get this truck. But it does a lot better job than the other truck that I had. Now, the other truck I had hauled the same amount as this one. This one doesn't haul anymore, but it got stuck way more often, and I had to winch out and try to figure out how to get out multiple times in that thing. And it didn't last very long before I decided this is what I wanted to do, is try to get an off-road truck instead. And I looked at the ones that they had, and this was an easy choice. Not necessarily because it was the best out of all the off-road trucks, because it wasn't. Like I said, it was the bottom tier. Let's go back here real quick. And let's not run into the pole. That was not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and accept this job. Now I want to show you this process. Let me put the brake on, because we all know when I don't put the brake on, I roll away. What you do is you hit the X button here, and it brings the task up. And you can accept the task, but you don't actually start it. I'm still working on the dam project, but now that I accepted it, it's called Rock Slide. So we go here, and when you look in your contracts, it should be there somewhere. If it's for one of these guys. Okay, it's not, so that means it's one of these jobs. So Rock Slide. There it is. Yeah, so see, now I can pull that up on my menu whenever I want and start doing it without having to come all the way back over here and accept it. I did not know that before. I know that now. I saw somebody else do that, and I thought, why are they accepting all these tasks when they're not doing them? They're doing something else. And then it dawned on me that that is the reason why they do it, so they don't have to come back. And that is brilliant. So you can learn a lot from other gamers, from watching people play games. You can learn a hell of a lot. We're going to go ahead and do it with this one too, since we're here. Why not, right? Handbrake. Accept, and leave it alone. I'm getting much better at remembering to put that handbrake on, so I don't roll away. But unfortunately, I'm not getting better at remembering to take it off before I try to drive. Now, on this vehicle, as weighed down as it is, whoa, where are you going, buddy? As weighed down as it is, it's not rolling away that far. It's barely moving. But in my pickup truck, that thing just takes off. And the Scout too, they both tend to roll away on you if you're parked on an incline, which makes sense. What is this one? Yeah, we'll take that too, whatever it is. We can always look later and figure out what these things are. I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to go ahead and collect them since we're here. Oh, please don't tell me I can't get through. Oh, are you serious? There's a rock slide that's going to keep me from getting through. Is there any other way I can get through? I can go... Okay. Okay. Now remember last episode I said the great thing about this game is your plans can go awry very quickly. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now there's a gigantic rock slide here that if I would have looked at the map better, I would have known. I can't get by. There's no way I'm going either way because it goes all the way down there. I can't take this thing down there. So I cannot get there. But if I go back this way, I can turn here. Now this looks sketchy as hell, but this truck has done all right so far. So what we're going to do is we are going to try to do this instead. Now as you're watching this, you're probably thinking, huh, dude, look at that. Look at that gap. There's no way. You're probably right. That is probably where I'm going to meet my untimely demise as far as this plan goes. Because that's full-blown river. That's not a little mud puddle. That is big, old, nasty river. And depending on how bad the current is, I may not have a truck anymore. I think I can get through that. I think that's just rocky, but I don't think it's blocked. Look at that big loop that I have to make to go this distance. Isn't that crazy? All because I didn't plan ahead and do this rock slide. See, I thought I had opened up most of the map, but apparently I did not. Okay, so our route is set. We are going to try this gauntlet of death that I have decided, I can't even see to turn around, that I decided would be a good idea. In all reality, I didn't decide it would be a good idea. It's kind of the only idea unless I abandon this mission. And I don't quit. I'm going to find a way to get over there. One way or the other, we're doing it. The only thing that's going to stop me is if I get this thing so stuck. I drove right past it. If I get this thing so stuck that I can't even move, or if I flip her. Look at this boggy mess, guys. Oh my God. And this, according to the map, was the easy part. Look. This part is supposed to be road. Look at that. It shows up as road. What's going to happen when I get here? Wow. All right, let's do her. As long as we have winch points, I will be okay. I will be able to get there. Well, I told you yesterday that you were going to get to see me get good and stuck soon. And I think today's the day. I think today might be the day that I get stuck where I can't get out. We will see. I'm going to do everything, even in all-wheel drive. I'm going to do everything in my power to avoid that. But it's a good possibility. Can I put diff lock on too on this thing? Only in low gear. Well, aren't you special? We'll go in low gear then. How you like that? Diff lock on. Okay, and we got everything. We got all-wheel drive, we got differential lock, and we're in low gear. The only thing we don't have is like the Incredible Hulk behind me pushing. And it is moving much better, but of course I'm on mud and not in that deep muck. I'm about to find out if this is going to be a good thing, because that is ridiculous up there. That is full-on swamp and flooded area. Where the blue is a little island of safety, but past that is death. We shall see. So far, it's impressing me. It's not going to win any prizes for speed. I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to set a land speed record in this thing, but I believe I am going to make this. Because see, over there is the deep part. If I stay here, this is pretty shallow. I should be able to... Come on now, why would I head towards the deep part I just said I needed to avoid? Now I gotta read up here and see which part up here is bad. This is crazy. I love it. And this is only the first little section. Up there, past those rocks, is that real wide stretch, I believe, that I said was full-on river that we weren't going to be able to get by. Can I go up around it? Oh, that's going to be nice. I might not even have to deal with it. We'll see. We will see. Come on, baby. You got this. You got this. She don't got this. Come on. Get up there. Okay, I need volunteers to get out and push. Hit the like button if you would like to push the truck. Alright, I don't see anybody volunteering, so I'm gonna... What did I winch to? That'll work. I'm gonna try to winch up out of this hole a little bit. See if I can't get her moving again. There we go. I gotta be real careful here. You see how that thing's tilting? That's what was happening before when I dropped all those concrete slabs I told you about. That's exactly what my truck was doing. It was tilting like that, and then it just toppled over, and all my stuff fell off of it. And I really do not want a repeat of that, because it is a hell of a long way to go back to get more of these. We're looking pretty good here. That over there is bad, but I think I might be able to avoid it. But up there through them rocks might be another section of it, so I don't know. We'll see. I keep pushing up on the left stick, trying to push it forward, and it really does nothing. It's not supposed to do anything, by the way. Don't think that that's supposed to be one of the controls and it's not working. It's just my wishful mind thinking maybe I can give it a little help. Maybe I can blow and it'll go a little further and faster for me. I tell you what, though. This Paystar is impressing me. I really like this truck. I mean, first of all, come on, redneck orange, right? You can't go wrong with redneck orange, guys. It's the greatest color on earth. A close second is staring purple. Staring purple should be my favorite because of the show and everything, but I'm a redneck at heart, and I love orange. So every vehicle I get will probably be painted orange. And as I do enough of these, I'm sure that you guys will be telling me in the comments that you don't want any more orange vehicles. You'll be like, you damn redneck, pick something other than orange. And I'll say, oh, hell no. It's always orange, baby. Unless there's a really awesome design or something, I might pick something cool too. Who knows? You never know what I'm going to do. You never know. I cannot believe I've gotten this far, to be honest with you. When I put this route out, I didn't expect I was going to actually make it. I thought, what the hell? I'll try it. And when I get stuck, at least it'll be interesting. All right, let's try to take some of this off because I don't want to burn up all my gas. Take that off and that off. And hell, let's take all the drive off too. Let's see what it can do by itself. I'll put it back on if I need it, but it burns so much more fuel, I think. And I don't want to end up in a situation where I run out of gas. I mean, at least we know now that I can siphon, so I don't have to recover if I run out of gas. I'll just have to come out and give myself more gas. So that is awesome. Because I don't want to recover. Now, I'm not against it. I said this in the last episode. I want to repeat it. I'm not against recovering back to the garage once I finish something and it's a long trip back and I don't feel like driving. I'll recover there. But I don't want to recover because I get stuck. I don't want to recover because I break the truck. And I do not want to recover because I run out of gas. Because that means that I have failed. Now, if you recover when you play this game, when you run out of gas, or just for any particular reason that you feel like it, that's all up to you. I don't cast any judgment or dispersions on you at all for that, because you play your game the way that you want to play your game, whatever makes you happy. I am totally cool with it. I just don't want to do it because it makes me feel like I failed. It's just a personal thing. I'm a driven person. I don't like to fail at things. And it will bug me. Even though it's just a dumb video game, it'll bug me. And I'll be thinking about it. I can't believe I had to recover. I could have made that, and then I'll have to go and make the run again just to prove to myself that I can do it. That might be why I've been successful at different things I've done in my life and I've accomplished a lot, is because I'm driven. I don't like to fail, and I set personal goals to do things, and when I fail, it physically upsets me. I get mad, and I get like even a little sick to my stomach, you know, because I failed, and I have to make it right. I have to succeed. Probably not a healthy thing. It might end up killing me of a massive heart attack or something one day. I hope not. Let me turn the headlights on. How do you turn the headlights on? I forgot. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and move to morning here very shortly so that you can see better, but I want to try to get up here first. Because it's not dark yet. Now, some people, when they play this game, as soon as it becomes afternoon, they turn it back to morning. They never leave morning. But that just seems like a lot of work to me. I mean, if it was dark and you couldn't see, that'd be one thing. And right now we're just on pavement, so, you know, on the blacktop, so it's not that big a deal. There's nothing to see. Well, when we run into a good mud pile or something like that, you'll want to see that. Like it's getting ready to come up, I think. So let me go ahead and switch her. We're only in afternoon. Let's go back to the morning. And by magic, it is now bright morning again. This thing was pretty far away. I think we're close to it. I need to figure out where the hell that concrete slab is. Because if I deliver these and I can't deliver the slab, that's not going to be very fun. Come on, baby. Get in here. Tunnels. Put your brake on. Tunnels lead to another location within the region. Every location has one or more gateways. You may traverse between locations by moving into a gateway activation zone. I'm not there yet? I got to go through a tunnel? What? Am I not there? Oh, this is... Oh, I got to go into a whole nother area, guys. So you're going to get to see a new map today. I didn't even plan on this, but this is wonderful. I thought that was the dam, but it's not. So now we have another problem. If I run out of gas before I find the gas station, I'm going to have to drive all the way out here in one of my other vehicles to fill this back up. I had no idea that this was off this map. Isn't this a pretty area? I've never been here before. It's my first time. Now I want to show you before I even move. This is what I was talking about. This is what the map looks like until you unlock watchtowers. That's why I did most of them before the first episode, because literally this is what I'm dealing with the map. How am I supposed to figure out what I'm doing? I mean, I don't even know where to go. Let's go Husky Forwarding. Which one are we on? Work for Old Sweat. Work for Old Sweat. Okay. Deliver these to the quarry, which is there. Okay, so I have to go... See, that's what makes this hard, because I have no idea which way to go. If I go this way, but it doesn't lead there, maybe this way is the right way and it winds around. I don't know. But we're just going to have to... We'll head down this way and just see what happens. I'm going to have to check the map several times to figure this out. So all you people that do not like it when the map is pulled up, and believe me, there are people that are furious with you when you pull up your map. I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've got to be able to know where I'm going. This is a beautiful area. Is that a gas station already? Look at that, everyone. God is smiling down on me. See, this proves what I've always said. And you cannot agree, and that's okay. But I've always said that God loves rednecks. Because we are the most fun. We do the craziest stuff. So we end up seeing them a lot earlier. And usually, rednecks are the people that are in the military. The majority of them. So we give God a lot of business. We send him a lot of souls when we fight wars and stuff. So God really loves us. And he just proved it there by giving me a gas station right off the bat. Now, if I could actually get out of the gas station, that would be an entirely different story. But I apparently do not have that capability. These vehicles are kind of difficult to drive. All right, let me stop and check my map real quick to make sure. Okay, so this leads that way. It looks like another road here, so I'm going to take a gamble. Since the gas station is right there, and I can always come fill up if I need to, I'm going to take a gamble and... Oh, come on. You got to take the one off before it will let you have the other one. I don't even know what I've done now. Okay, that'll work. And we're gonna head this way and see if this is where we need to go. This might end up being a two-part episode, to be honest with you, to get this job done, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find a dam. I mean, we've already been at this for like 40 minutes now, and I'm not even at the dam yet. And I still got to figure out where the hell the concrete slab is. Whoa! Alright, let's stop messing around. Put all-wheel drive on and get up this road. When I get up to the top here, and I get to a good spot to stop, I'm going to stop again and see if that connects. But I don't want to stop in the middle of this muck, because right now I have momentum, and if I lose my momentum, I may not make it. Come on. Nice little mud hole right there, isn't it? Alright, let's stop right here and see where we're at. So this road here would have taken me down. I bet you that's the road I got to take too. Doggone it. Well, we'll just head up here and we'll hope that this connects. That's what we're going to do. We are going to put our faith in the idea that this is going to connect together. Oh no. If you see that symbol right there, that means that it's a roadblock. Doggone it. So, we can't go this way. We have to go back and go the other way. This is part of exploring the map. This is kind of what you deal with when you first open the map up. You didn't have to deal with it in the first episode because I'd already unlocked the entire map for you pretty much. So I knew where all the obstacles were and could avoid them. But believe me, I ran into this same problem multiple times. I know, where is that? Was that going to hold? Where is that other road at? So I got to get back down to this so I can travel down it and see if it's the right way to go. So all we might get done this episode is delivering this first load, and we'll have to come back for the other one in the next episode and finish it up maybe. Because I don't want to make it too long. I mean, 45 minutes is long. And I do an hour show all the time. Is that the road or is that a different road? I'm confused now. It looks like it's different, so we're going to keep going. I do an hour radio show every week on the channel. And there's a lot of people that don't like to watch something for that long. There's no way. That's the road I got to take? That's not even a road. Wow. Look at that. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. If I make this, it's going to be a miracle. Oh, I can't even see where I'm going. Oh my God, I did 13 damage? Whoa. All right, which way does the road go? Left. Wow, this is unbelievable. I cannot believe I fit this big truck down that little bitty... Back. You are heading into the lake, buddy. I cannot believe that I fit this big old truck into that little bitty hole. I haven't made it yet. This truck might be too big, honestly, to make this. I might have to unlock all the rock slides and all that before I can even get to this place. But I'm going to give her hell and see if I can make her. I'm not going to give up until this truck is a flaming pile of wreckage. Yeah, I'm not going down there. I'll never get back up. There's no way. It's an upgrade, and I'd love to have it, but I'll have to come back with the Scout or the pickup. There's no way I can take this truck down that bank. I will never make it back up. I'm about to go down there anyway, I think, because I'm going to fall off this. I hope I won't, but I see it coming. Come on, baby. Come on, you got it. Don't you fall. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Look at that, will you? Oh, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. Uh-oh. Oh no, come on. This is definitely not cool. Winch. Where did I winch to? Release winch. We're going to go to the winch menu. And I'm going to attach across from me, maybe. Right there. Okay, so now I'm hooked to that tree. So hopefully I can pull myself out of this predicament without flipping. Don't flip. Oh, don't lose the cargo, please. Oh God, I'm gonna lose it. Come on. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That will work. That will work. Come on. Whoa, no, no, no. That will not work. All right, just release the winch. The hell with it. Let's just go. Oh, come on. I got her. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that? You got to hit the like button for that. That was amazing. Oh, and then I just did it again. Come on. Oh, off the cliff I go. Oh, shoot. This truck is way too big for this road. Oh my God, look at the predicament I've gotten myself in again. That wheel is not even on the ground. Okay. I'm going to do this. I am going to figure this out. I'm not going to crash. Oh my God. Come on. You just got to be gentle with it, you know? Oh, come on. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I have lost 15 pounds during this episode, I guarantee it. Because I've been sweating it. I have been sweating it like crazy. I cannot believe that I got this truck down this road. And here's the thing, what if this isn't even the right road? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. It might be a smart idea to check before I go too much. Well, I say before I go too much further, what the hell choice do I have? I mean, honestly, I can't turn around. I'm kind of committed, right? I mean, look at this. There's no way. Oh, what if I had to turn there and go... Oh, no. I bet you that's it. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I did not see that, and I'm going to go along my merry way happily and ignorantly and just pretend like this is exactly where I want to be going. Because, honestly, for all I know it is, this might be the right way. But this has been a very difficult way, I will tell you that. This has been insane. Alright, now, I overcorrect on the steering sometimes and give it too much gas and I go shooting off, and that always gets me in trouble. Look at that mud pit. I actually welcome it though. Bring on the mud, because it's way better than that narrow little bitty thing I was just on. At least here I have a little bit of room to move without having to worry about flipping over and falling. Of course, now I'm stuck, but we're going to Spider-Man winch it. Pull me out of here. What am I even winched to? Like a tree on the ground? Yeah. What a mess. Come on, baby. Back up a little bit so they can see. Come on. Come on. Well, I don't want to winch there. I want to winch up here somewhere. Whoa. Wouldn't it be hell if I flipped the truck in this little flat mud area and spilled all my stuff out? After I just said that at least I don't have to worry about tipping it and spilling everything. Wouldn't that be the worst thing ever? Yeah, I'm screwed. All right, we're gonna have to winch to something. Let's see, we'll go maybe to this tree here. Whoa! Oh man, am I in trouble. Oh, come on. No! If I could just get, there we go. Just get back on my wheels. Don't go right back down in the pit. Oh man. Come on, baby. This is going to be a winch-heavy episode, because that's the only way I can keep moving. This has definitely been a challenging delivery to make, and probably because I do not have good enough equipment to be doing this yet. This is all just honestly relying on my off-roading ability. Whoa. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna turn the wheel and we're gonna level her back out. If it wouldn't be for the fact that I actually kind of know a little bit about what I'm doing, I think I'd have been toast on several different points in this episode. Is this as far as I've mapped out? Because I don't have another thing. Okay. So here's another opportunity if I want to try to cross there. But is that smart, or should I continue here and get back on this road and see where that takes me? Because it's got to come back around at some point, right? I mean, it's got to. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do, but that's what we're going to do. So if I go all this way over here instead of going across, and it turns out I was supposed to go across instead, then feel free to drop a bunch of L's down in the comments, because I will have earned them. But I have done a very good job this episode of... This is that road, so I'm going to go this way. Of getting out of some real sketchy spots. So I'm pretty satisfied with my performance thus far. What is that over there? Pay attention. I might end up having to cross the river regardless, whether I like it or not. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, let's stop here and figure out what we're doing. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to cross the river here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So hopefully this will end up linking back up down here to the quarry where we need to go. That's what it looks like. That is our goal for this episode. If we can get to the quarry and deliver this first part of the load, I will call that a successful episode. If we cannot, then I guess it's still going to be a successful episode because I really did well on a lot of those tasks. But I really want to complete this. I don't know how long the actual video is going to end up being because I might edit some. But right now, I am at 57 minutes of recording. So I've been at this for 57 minutes, almost an hour, just trying to get to the dam. And I'm at half a tank of fuel. And I don't know if there's any way that my pickup truck or my Scout is going to be able to get to me to fill me up. I mean, I guess they're going to have to, but I just don't see it being something that is easy to accomplish. How am I stuck in this little bitty area here? This is crazy. I just get off that. Let's go this way. Oh, dangerous water level. Okay, that's bad. So we don't want to do that. Come on. I'm just gonna go up here. That'll work. Because I'm inching so I can get close enough to where I can get up on the bank here. There we go. See, I told you last episode, there's very little in this world that a redneck can't do in a truck. You give us a truck and we can get to the moon. Don't ask us how the hell we're going to do it. We're going to have to strap a bunch of bombs on our butts. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get a bunch of M80s and a bunch of beer, and we're going to make her happen. One way or the other, we're getting there. There's another trailer I can have if I want it, but I don't really want it right now. But I should probably go over it and at least discover it maybe, because I think it gives you experience points. So let's go over here. There we go. New trailer discovered. Got some points for that. Accept that task so we can do it later. And let's... Why can't I back up? What happened? Do I not have reverse? Did I blow up the car? What happened? Alright, here we go. Where am I going? I should probably figure that out before I go, shouldn't I? That would probably be wise. Alright, we're going to keep heading down this path that we've been working on and hope that it connects. That's really all I can do at this point, is hope that it connects. If I run out of gas, then next episode will begin with me driving out here with the pickup truck trying to fill this gas back up. And what's going to be bad about it is the pickup truck cannot hold enough fuel. Oh no. Oh no. I just wrecked it. All that work for nothing. Okay. And I can't winch. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I was not paying attention, and I just crashed my truck, which means I lost that cargo, unless I buy a winch. So what I'm going to have to do, I cannot believe that happened. What I'm going to have to do is recover this truck back to the garage. There's no choice now. I can't get out. There's no way the pickup truck can get me loose. There's no way that the Scout can get me loose. My engine is stalled. I'm on my side. It is complete and total failure. It is a dark day in SnowRunner history. Because not only have I wrecked the redneck truck, but I've also dropped their spare parts. So my options here are going to be, I can go back and recover this truck back to the garage. And I can either buy a crane to come and pick these back up, or I can just simply grab new ones, because I'm going to be right by the place to get them anyway. And then I'm going to have to drive all the way back out here again. That's horrible. That is absolute horrible news. And the bad thing is I don't even know if this is the right way, because I can't see where it goes. Okay, so here's my plan. This is what we're going to do. Next episode, I'm going to have to recover this back to the garage. There's just no other way. I mean, I literally can't start the truck. And I have nothing. I don't own anything that is capable of fixing that. So I'm going to have to recover this back to the garage, which is a complete and total L. So instead of doing this again next episode, where I go and pick up the spare parts and I try to do this again, since I don't know where I'm going, I can't see on the map. What I'm going to do next episode is I'm going to hop in the redneck pickup truck, my beautiful raised up orange work of art, and we're going to head back here. And we're going to work on opening up this map. That's going to be the next episode. We're going to hit all these little watchtowers here, and that will make this map look like the other map, where we can actually see what's going on. And then once that is done, I'll be able to see the roads. And then, once this is unlocked and opened up so I can see where I'm going, and I can plot the right course, then we will come back and we will do this again. We will have victory. I will not be defeated by this. These people at the Smithfield Dam are counting on us to deliver their stuff, and today we failed them. But tomorrow we will work to make sure we can succeed. So that's all I'm going to do this episode. I'm so bummed out. I'm so bummed out that I wrecked my truck. That is literally the worst thing. Worst thing that could have happened is it is just dead in the water. Absolutely nothing. I can't even use the winch. And I told you last episode I could buy the winch that runs on a battery, but I decided it wasn't worth it. And if I had that right now, I could fix the truck. Now, I still couldn't pick those crates up. Those are lost. I would have to go back and get more. But at least I could not recover my truck. But I decided not to buy it. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I'm going to come here with the pickup truck next episode and we're going to open this up. Now, I could recover this off camera, but I won't do that to you. You witnessed the crash. You witnessed the loss. So I will complete the humiliation now of recovering the truck back to the garage. It gives me the black screen of death. The mourning screen. Because we are in mourning now for my beautiful truck that just got destroyed because I can't drive. But tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I will do better. We will make that run. But we're going to do it smart. We're going to open up the map first. That's the way to go. And then once we open up that map, we're going to come back and we're going to get this done. See, I thought it was just going to be up to the top of our map we're already on. It would be fine because there's a whole bunch of other stuff to do on the map I'm on. So I wasn't going to open up another map until I finished this map. But now this is a challenge. This is a mission. This is a slap in the face that I cannot allow to go unanswered. So thank you guys for watching. I would ask you to hit the like button for all the amazing saves I made in this episode, but I took the total L, so if you feel like hitting the like button, if you enjoyed the episode, please do so. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And please feel free down in the comments section to post your L's and to post your RIPs for my Paystar truck. It died a horrible death. It wasn't even a glorious death. I died because I flipped over because I wasn't watching where I was going. But thank you guys for watching. I love you. I appreciate your support. And until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you. And so do I. Bye-bye.